Hey everybody, it's Joy Packard. It is almost 10:30 here in Mazatlan. Probably, I think it's 11:30 back home. And anyway, we just got in from dinner and had an amazing time. Had one of the best dinners ever. And we are wrapping up our week here for our 32nd anniversary. It's been an incredible time. We've really enjoyed it. And now, it's time to head home soon. But I just wanted to get on here and say a quick hello to you because, it was really hard to get on this trip. And I was thinking a lot about, how we talk about creating moments. And we definitely did that this week. And I was so grateful, even though it was hard. It's hard to put things in place sometimes. And by making it such that we have to, basically I'm trying to say that when we put those things that are most important first, by creating the moments or whatever, then it happens. And so, it's been 32 years, and as I look back on the last 32 years, I always like to talk about that during our anniversary time of how people think, from the, looking from the outside in, that it's such an easy thing to do. And in reality, it's one of those things that we work at every single day, and definitely not perfect in any way, any shape or form. And, this trip has been amazing to where we could just focus on each other. And sometimes that's what it takes is, what is it in your life that you're trying to, put first, or what is it you're trying to work on? And so, as I look back and like I say, over the years and, the ups and the downs and, the successes, the failures, the risks, the different things that we went through, in 32 years of marriage. And so it's no easy task. and so, the last 4 or 5 days, we've had such a wonderful time focusing on each other, doing the things that each of us love to do. And, today as much as, I love sitting on the beach and just doing my own thing, today I decided to do what he wanted to do, go walking in the market, go walk around town and everything. And so when we think about, I was reading a quote once about how in marriage it's so important, and it becomes where you are basically, thinking of the comfort of your significant other more than yourself. And when we do that, it makes things so much better and so much more smooth, right? Because like I say, today I would have much rather just sat in the sun all day, read a book, but I decided to do what he wanted to do. And when we become to where we are thinking, like I say, of the comfort of our spouse, of our significant other, or whoever it is in our life, then that just makes the whole relationship better, And we love coming here. We call it Magical Mazatlan because every time we come here, we fall in love all over again. When you're home and you're in the hustle and bustle and your everyday routine, sometimes it's just so good to have a change of pace, a change of environment, to take the focus off of the different things that you normally go through on a daily basis and take that focus and put it on each other. And so I believe that is a huge secret to many people who, I guess, work on getting along. And so, as we do that, I just wanted to share that with you because every year, I love to look back and see, like I say, the different things that work, the things that didn't work, possibly to where we can tweak it a little bit to where it just makes everything so much better. And so Mazatlan is, like I say, a magical place for us. Maybe some of you don't really like Mazatlan, and that's okay. But we come here and we're able to just relax and focus on each other and do the things that each other wants to do. You don't have to worry about preparing meals and cooking, and you don't have to worry about doing your everyday routine, to where you focus on each other. And I find that as I look back at the 32 years of marriage, what are some of the strong points, and what was it that made things stronger, or something better? And it's focusing on each other. And if you have to remove yourself from a specific environment for a while, like, we're both working, I work at home, he has his own business. If we are away from that environment, it's almost like, okay, you take away, like I say, the everyday stresses, the everyday things, and focus on each other, then you strengthen it. And so that's what I have really, truly enjoyed the last few, 4 or 5 days that we've been here. Every single day is just sleeping until we don't sleep anymore, relaxing, listening to each other, focusing on each other. And believe me, it's not perfect at all. We do not have a perfect marriage. I can say that right off the top. Nobody really does. It's just a matter of working in your relationship to make things better, because every relationship is going to have some hardships. It's not always going to be easy and peaceful and all the things that we would hope for, but we can work toward that. And so every year we go somewhere, for our anniversary usually, and I look forward to it every year, because our anniversary is like 2 weeks before the new year. And so we're able to sit on the beach and think about, and I guess pull our thoughts together on what we want to accomplish, not just in our marriage, not just in our relationship, but in everything, in our business, in our, with our kids, with our situations, with, the future, with the things that we want to do. And so it comes at a good time. And I talked about this the other day about, not just New Year's resolutions, like we always have the tendency to think, well, the new year's coming around the corner, so I'll just do that during the new year. How about be thinking about that on a daily basis, where you are basically having your intentions on a 90-day basis, maybe 30, 60, 90 days, to where you're not just saying, I'm only going to do this because it's the new year. So it's late, but I wanted to say a quick hello to you last night in Mazatlan, and share with you some of my thoughts on relationships, on marriage, on the things that we have to do to better ourselves. As we focus on bettering ourselves, it helps with our relationships all around us, not just in our marriage, but with our friendships, with our extended family, and the things like that. So I hope wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful holiday season. I know we are headed home tomorrow, and it's the beginning of the Christmas week, and it's going to be super crazy, I guess, but exciting at the same time. I love having my kids home for Christmas. So anyway, happy holidays to you. Happy, New Year coming up, and be thinking about the different things that you can do to, I guess, better yourself, your relationships, your marriage, whatever it is that you want to, do, and not just think of it as just a New Year's resolution, but think of it as an intention. Think of it as something that you are working on every single day. All right, I will talk to you soon. I'm exhausted. We need to pack and get ready to head out. So you guys take care and have an amazing evening.